Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Stepping up now, Austin Meadows. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That misses 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute. For the rest of this at bat starting right now.
The 2-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brandon Lowe. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 0-1 the count. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Scope, base runner at first with one out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Good battle. Count remains full. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is a letter-high fastball swung on and missed. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. And the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. Three and 2 the count to Arroyo.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Pops this one up. Scope over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in now, Joey Wendell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Wendell manning the hot corner down at 3rd in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to 3rd base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to 1st, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to 2nd.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The count now at 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Too low. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The shortstop.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Willie Adames. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Grounded to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Last half of the second set to go. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. In now, Oscar Mercado, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. He can't get there as it falls in. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he's back into second here safely. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Randy Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Zunino has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Pitch on the way.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck. and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A ball and no strikes. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now the 1-0.
Down 1-1.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hunter Renfroe is on deck. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Settling in now, Joey Wendell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Taken but called a strike. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The left fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Plays off the split finger that time. 3-1. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner's on his way to third. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Oh, no, he totally missed it. Ramirez blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe. Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Down, 0-2.
And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Now batting.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got a battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. So here's Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-1 home is strike 2, swinging. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. 1-0 the count. And this will be fouled away. 2 runs on just 1 hit, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Low and inside with the breaking ball, as that causes him to back up a bit. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Hard liner to center field. Mercado is there. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 2 runs on just 1 hit, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Gone!
Now batting. The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. 2 out, nobody on. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch to foul that one off.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Into the box, Oscar Mercado. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
The right fielder, number 32.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-1 home. Pitch inside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. The 2-1 home. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ballgame up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. The 1-0 home. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 55.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Perez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-2.
2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Jose Ramirez would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
And he'll step off and try and reset. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Austin Meadows, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Naquin's under it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's called, and there are two down. Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. They're empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. At the plate, Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Not shortstop.
And that misses for ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Santana isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Franmil Reyes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He'll come home with it. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first two at-bats. No balls and one strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that misses. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Ji-Man Choi is on deck. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
He's set, and the pitch. Ji-Man Choi is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
To the plate now, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at 3rd as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. In now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. At the plate now, Austin Meadows. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He went down on strikes last time up. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Now back, number 8.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. Oh,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the third baseman,
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Runners on first with 1 down. Curveball taken a little high.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in the Striding in, Joey Wendell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Here now it's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So coming to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He singled his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Ready now, Willie Adames. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
too much break on the slider. 2-1.
You know, that slider we just saw there is usually a much more effective pitch for him, but obviously today that just hasn't been the case. It's tough to be successful when you're
a swing and a miss that retires. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So striding in, Oscar Mercado. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in, and that will conclude matters here in. So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's a Gold player who's particularly known for being a speedster on the bases.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Mercado is there, and he has it for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. To short. Arroyo's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Franmil Reyes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Here now the 2-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box, Roberto Perez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Brandon Lowe. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Team shooting for Tampa Bay. Number 15, Randall Griffin.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired, and there's 1 away.
Hunter.
Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Heading after it is Naquin. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll get the man at 3rd here at least, but in the interim a run has come in to score. Ready for another shot now, Mike Zunino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. He's set. Here it comes.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a half-hearted throw to first by the right fielder, but he's in there easily. And he takes ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away. And
that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder,
Greg Allen will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he has done the job in style off the bench as he'll drive them both in with extra bases. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. First pitch coming. Here it is. Franmil Reyes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Tampa Bay Rays get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Jose Alvarado pitches well enough to get the W. Mike Clevenger somehow gets the loss despite striking out an incredible 16 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to nation.com.
This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.